Hello there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. I am your host, Eric Yee. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time listening, what we do here on the show is I help listeners like yourself with marketing questions. From small business owners to students to corporate marketers looking for a second opinion. I'm your guy, and happy to help you out. Just drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca. Whatever you got, I would be happy to perhaps answer it on an upcoming episode of the show. Now, on today's episode, I have a question from D, who has a business partner, and they're already having a disagreement over marketing and what tactics to take. And one sees some value one way, and the other does not see that value at all. Now, that's the interesting thing with these business partnerships is no matter how well you know somebody or how well you think you are aligned, there's always going to be some kind of disagreement. And what's always important with the partnership is at the outset figuring out how you resolve these disagreements. Otherwise, it can create bad blood, friction, and then a messy divorce, which is never good in the world of business. So let's hear from D just after this. So D writes, "Hi Eric, my business partner and I are in the midst of a disagreement, and I'm looking for insights from you. We have been looking at advertising via Google and Facebook, but my partner believes it is all hyped up and an overpriced scam. He doesn't think campaigns or strategies need more than an hour work a week, especially once it's up and running. Is he right? Can you explain to me or him how and why this isn't the case?" So D, it does sound like you are looking at using the services of an agency or freelancer to help you with Google or Facebook advertising is what I'm understanding from this question. Now, I would ask your partner, if he really believes it only requires a few hours of work a week, why hasn't he done it himself yet? It does sound like he has some confidence, so why not just give it a go and see what happens. Now, I'm not trying to be facetious here. He should try it. Maybe he has a knack for it and can do it for your partnership, or maybe he'll learn that there's more to it. I'll be open to paying someone afterwards. Now, some campaigns may only need minimal support per week once you have them up and running and they're kicking butt. And you could contract someone out to do these. And just for those hours and nothing else. You don't have to pay a huge agency fee. You pay someone by the hour. Now, I think you're both correct here. Good marketing works when done right. But right now, you're talking from a place of potential without seeing the results of either options. There are lots of poor freelancers and agencies out there that will not do good work for your business. Many won't even put in small hours each week to maintain things, but they will obviously bill you for them. Now, good marketers will help you explore your budget, do tests and experiment ads, continuously tweak things, and give you the best results. There unfortunately isn't a clear-cut answer here as to who is right. Now, my advice would be to dive in and do it a bit yourself. Learn enough about using these strategies and their best practices, and then if you have better things to focus your time on, hire someone to do it for you. This way you hopefully learn enough about Google and Facebook and their potential to know if you're being taken advantage of or overpaying for work from your freelancer or agency. So D, thank you for your question. I know I gave you a bit of a non-answer there because you both could potentially be right, depending on how you're looking at things. You're both judging things from a place of potential, not an actual results. Now, personally, I think a good marketer is worth the money to help your business gain some momentum and velocity. But if you're not there yet, your partner could be right. There are a ton of scammy and terrible marketers and agencies out there. So you do have to be careful. You have to do your due diligence. And that's why I think having some education about what you're going to be paying for will ultimately be the most beneficial thing for you. So that way you're not taken for a ride. And I would advise anyone out there for any kind of services to do so. I mean, we live in the golden age of the internet. You can learn anything from the entire existence of human civilization within 4 seconds on your phone. You can find a page about it. So at the very least, no matter what it is you're hiring out for, whether it is like getting someone to improve SEO on your page or whether you're paying someone to fix your toilet, Do a Google search about it. See how hard it is to do yourself, so you can at least walk through and know that the process is like, how difficult it's going to be. And that way, when you engage with a professional to help you with it, and you can ask them smart, intelligent questions that will give you two things. It'll allow you to suss out whether they know what they're talking about and they can do the work adequately for you. And it'll signal to them that you're not just some schmuck, and that you know at least a little bit about what you're talking about. So if they are trying to take you for a ride, you're not going to be an easy mark. So spend 5 minutes, half an hour learning about something before you spend thousands of dollars paying someone to do it for you. So Dee, once again, thank you for your question. And to anyone else out there listening that wants their question answered on the show, drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca. I'm here for you. And if you could do me a favor as well, is leave the show a ratings and review on whatever podcast player you listen to. It really grows the show and helps me out quite a bit. So thank you for doing that in advance. And unfortunately, that is our time for this week, people. My name is Eric Key. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm out.